Gabriel! Gabriel, wake up!
Ow, my...
It's about time. I've been trying to wake you for hours.
I had another dream.
It wasn't a dream, believe me.
Wait a minute. I'm starting to remember.
She's the head priestess of the voodoo cartel.
Malia? Last night she was the leopard.
I know. Those dreams were a warning.
But last night, Malia changed. She became something else.
I followed you last night. I had my doubts about the Gettys. I knew you were going to try to sneak into a ceremony last night. Lucky for you that I did. If you'd been left at the circle last night, I don't know what she would have done to you.
You're wrong. Malia wouldn't hurt me.
What about Tetelo?
Tetelo? They were chanting that last night. That's the name from Gunter's journal.
Yes. Gabriel, it's your destiny you're facing. You can't just blunder your way through this or you'll end up dead. Tetelo will be after you now.
Uncle Wolfgang?
Yes. He knows more about this than we do.
Okay, I'll call him. But Malia isn't responsible for those things.
Yeah. Possession is convenient that way. Call Wolfgang, Gabriel.
Times Picayune, dated June 24th, 1993. There's nothing about the voodoo murders. Gabriel finds a humorous tidbit under the Life is Stranger Than Fiction column. Various people call the newspaper with stories about hearing it. Some folks claim it's the ghost of Marie Laveau. Gabriel's horoscope today reads, "Wise is the warrior who knows when to fight."
God help me, I'm actually starting to listen to this. Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Do you have messages from...
Nope.
Could you...
Sure.
I can't think of any...
Okay.
You've already...
Gabriel.
Guten Tag, Sie haben Schloss Ritter erreicht?
This is Gabriel Knight. Can I speak to Wolfgang, please?
Ja, Herr Knight.
Gabriel, it's so good to hear your voice.
There's a good reason for that, Uncle Wolfgang.
Gabriel fills in Wolfgang.
Ugh, it is even worse than I thought.
You bet it is. We have to talk about what I'm supposed to do. What can you tell me about...
It sounds as though you have learned much too. Perhaps you will fill me in.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
I know only what you have told me. They seem to be very similar to the killings in Gunter's journal.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
It was just another American city to... Now I feel it is not safe for you there. I wish you would leave.
Do you know anything about snake?
I have not studied the subject. I have an intense dislike for them.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
No, I'm afraid...
Do you have any idea what kept...
No.
It means goat without horns.
Well, let's hope we can avoid any more of that.
I've heard rumors of a secret hound fool.
Yeah, I am sure they have a temple there, and probably a very elaborate one.
Do you know anything about Anna?
Yes, Tetlos people wear animal masks for their rituals, don't they? It is not at all uncommon. Animals have such pure, primal traits. Spirituality, good or bad, is about reaching these pure levels. Even our family is associated with the image of a lion.
Do you know anything about...
It is a visual symbol of one or more. Each lore has its own sign, which is used to summon it.
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
Damballa is a snake. He is a loa.
Yes. He's one of the primary Loa of...
I see. Good work.
Does the name Ogun Badakri...
It is a voodoo loa.
Yes, a particularly nasty one, so I understand.
He seems to be feared by most voodoo groups.
What can you tell me about Schattenjäger?
Yes, of course. I sometimes forget how little you know of the family, Gabriel. I never understood how Heinz could allow his son... But now is not the time for that discussion. Schattenjäger is really two words in English.
Shadow Hunter.
Yes. Shadow Hunter.
Do you know anything about
Radar drum?
Yes. The Gedi tribe uses drummers around the French Quarter as relay messengers to keep...
Those drums have a ceremonial use, too.
I had Grace find some information on them.
That's my boy.
Tell me about yourself.
I hope there will be time for that later, Gabriel.
Guten Tag, Sie haben Schloss Ritter erreicht?
Annie,
Ja, Herr...
Gabriel?
tell me about Tetelo.
Well, from your description of the ritual last night, I'd say that Gunther's mistress, Tetelo, is now the primary Loa for the Gedi tribe. It seems she still controls them by possessing her female descendants, and you remember in Gunther's journal he said that Tetelo was possessed by her father's Loa during the killings in Charleston? This sounds similar, but Tetelo has obviously become a much more powerful Loa than her father ever was.
Let's talk about the...
I myself have only seen it in old sketches, and it was in the family for centuries before Tetelo took it. It is believed to be as old as the role of Schattenjäger itself. The talisman has genuine power. I don't know how or why, but it is so. Since it fell into Tetlo's hands, I'm afraid to think what the power has been used for. With the talisman, Tetlo has all the power and we none. The only possible way to fight her is to regain the talisman. Then...
How?
We've been searching. The talisman is probably buried with Tetlo's remains.
How would we find Tetelo's remains?
Ha! We have pondered that question a long time, the Ritters. The other is that the remains were returned to a sacred place. We've tried to locate Tetlo's African homeland, but Gunther says so little in his journal about her tribe. Also, Tetlo's tribe was utterly destroyed in its African form in the late 70s. As for the other idea, we had no clue as to where Tetlo's people went.
Let's discuss the possible African...
All right. Have you learned anything that might help us?
I spoke with the Professor Hartridge. He thinks the tribe's name was Agri, and that they lived near the Fon tribe.
That is incredible, Gabriel. I must go research this new information in my library.
Wait, what should I do?
Stay low. If you get a chance, you might look into the possibility that Tetlo's remains are somewhere. But don't try to broach their private areas without my assistance, Gabriel.
Sure, I'll wait.
Bye, then, Gabriel. And remember, if you need a place of safety...
Goodbye, Uncle Wolfgang.
There's a flashlight on the dresser. Gabriel.
I might need a flashlight. I'm gonna...
Be careful.
The plate's already up, and Gabriel doesn't... The door... Gabriel hears the faint...
Damn. You'd think there'd be a light.
Gabriel can... Gabriel doesn't... Gabriel can... Gabriel can't do... Gabriel can't do that in the... Gabriel can't do that in the dark. Gabriel... That... Gabriel can't take the drawers. Gabriel... There's not... Gabriel... Gabriel...
Mosley! Shit, I dropped my flashlight.
Huh?
Ouch, my head. What the hell was that?
There's a... There's not... It... Gabriel some... Mosley's a man... Gabriel... Gabriel... The button...
Where have you been? I was worried about you.
For good reason, apparently.
What happened?
Nothing you want to know about.
Gabriel, this is nuts.
No kidding.
Well, listen. Wolfgang called while you were out. He said, and I quote, "Tell Gabriel that I found what I was looking for." Now, call me crazy, but I don't think that's good news.
Not for Uncle Wolfie, no.
What are you gonna do?
If I figure it out. You've
Hello. See the world travel agent.
How much for a trip to Rittersburg?
Rittersburg, Germany? I can fly you into Munich. That's the closest airport to Rittersburg. Let's see. The best price I can see for the flight is $1,400. What would you like to do?
Charge it to my Americans repressed.
Yes, sir. And your name was?
Mosley.
Feeling a little guilty, Gabriel gives the travel agent Mosley's card number.
Guess what? I'm going to Germany.
Really? That's great, but...
A man's got to do what a man's got to do.
Oh my God. I wouldn't like the sound of that even if you were a man.
I'll miss you too, Grace. Goodbye, Gracie.
Good luck. Let me know what's going on, will you?
Of course.
Gabriel picks up his tickets at the airport.
Wolfgang?
Hello. My name is Knight.
Herr Knight. Oh, kommen Sie bitte her. I mean, come in, please. I was not expecting you. Has Wolfgang sent you here?
Uncle Wolfgang? No, I came to see him.
No, he is gone. I'm sorry.
Oh, great. That's all I need.
Herr Knight, Wolfgang told me all about you and gave me instructions for you to fill. Please, this is your home. You are a Ritter, no? If there is anything you need, please ask me.
Thank you, Miss.
You may call me Gerda, Herr Knight.
Can I...
Ja,
What can you tell me about...
Wolfgang is the only one.
What do you know about the
What murder?
in New Orleans?
Oh,
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
I have never left Germany, Herr Knight.
Do you know anything about snakes?
We do have snakes here in Germany.
Do you have any idea what Cabri Sankar?
That is not in a
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
That is something Wolfgang.
Do you know anything about her secret?
That is something
Do you know any?
That-
Have you? That?
That-
Tell me.
As Wolfgang may have told you, Schattenjäger means shadow hunter.
Tell me what.
Each Schattenjäger passes on his knowledge to a younger man, and
Tell me.
I am sure Wolfgang meant for you to take his place someday as Schattenjäger.
Tell me.
I am sure.
Do you know any?
Is that some sort of music?
Tell me about Wolfgang.
What would you like to...
Where do you think Wolfgang went?
I don't know, but I have a feeling he has gone off to go be... He's too old for such chasing around. His heart is very weak.
Do you know when he'll be back?
I only pray he will be back. Before he left, he said Schloss Ritter now belongs to Gabriel. It worried me so to hear him say that.
What is Wolfgang like?
Wolfgang is a truly wise and good man.
What kind of disappointment?
His only son died in infancy, so there was no one to carry on. Wolfgang wanted to do so much for the world, but it was all he could do, just...
What is your relationship with Wolf?
Herr Knight, my relationship with your uncle is really none of your business.
You're right, Gerda. Can you show me Wolfgang's life?
How do you know about his library?
When we talked on the phone, he said he was going to do some research.
Ah, yeah. A good idea, Herr Knight, but you see, I have never been in it.
I see. Oh,
As you like.
tell me something about the Ritter.
I can tell you what they say in the village, what I heard when I was small. To the villagers, the Ritters are little... They say that the Ritters were chosen by God to fight evil. But something happened. One of them was cursed. They struggle still, but like a lame dog, you see.
Tell me something about
Schloss Ritter has stood for many centuries, no one knows how long. Wolfgang received offers to open the castle for tourists. He has resisted though, even though the castle isn't desperate.
Tell me something about...
I was born in Rittersburg, the village below the castle.
There's no... Gabriel takes a large... It contains a large... The
This scroll looks interesting.
There's not a... The head of a lion stares at Gabriel from near the bed. The head... The portal says, Nur der Reinste darf passieren. It's locked. Gabriel. A magnificent stained glass window depicts the legendary... 3 panels hang from each side of the... 3 panels... Gabriel can...
Can I...
Yeah,
There are some words over the locked door in...
Ah, yes. Wolfgang had me translated. Only the purest here may pass. He whose heart is...
Great. What can you tell me about those wall panels?
The hangings? They describe the Schattenjäger initiation.
Tell me about the Schattenjäger.
Each young man of the Ritter line must go through the ceremony.
But...
I do not know, Herr Knight, but I think it must be similar to a...
You...
Is there a problem?
You said wed... What was...
Only the purest...
You've already... If I... I'm...
Thinking of the first chapel panel. Thinking of the third panel, Gabriel puts the...
I am not...
Putting the...
I am not cutting my hair without a...
Gabriel does that. Thinking of the second chapel panel, Gabriel cuts his hair.
I hate...
There's not an... There...
Is that a shaker?
Yeah?
Mind if I take it?
No?
Thanks.
Those two objects. Gabriel knows the salt is important. Putting salt... Thinking of the third panel, Gabriel pours the contents of the salt shaker. This... Those...
St. George, paid upon to set...
There's no... What? Thinking of the...
St. George, patron of the light, who... this?
It is the knife of a châtaignier.
The archway. Why use... Thinking of the fourth panel, Gabriel holds...
Oops, nearly.
Thinking of the sixth panel.
Saying,
There is... Thinking of the fifth panel, Gabriel kneels... What? Thinking of the sixth...
Saint George, patron of the light, upon my blood to set my feet upon thy road.
It worked! Something's happening!
Oh, excuse me. I was just vacuuming.
Oh, that's all right. I've done about all I can do in here.
You look tired, Herr Knight. Why don't you go to bed?
Sure, why not?
I will clean everything up.
I can't believe I cut my...
Your soul smells, Gabriel Knight. You seek to be shot.
I do.
You must first burn away the... You have used people all your life.
No!
There are only two things that redeem you. You ask to start on the path.
How?
I cannot show you the path. But I can tell you.
No problem.
Yes. Now you asked for purification. You shall have.